Hello everyone, Southside Stacker here, and today I'm going to review the 2019 Silver Britannia. The Britannia is a 1 ounce silver coin produced by the Royal Mint. That's the British Royal Mint. And let's dive right in. So on the obverse here, we have an FG of Queen Elizabeth II, lettering that reads Elizabeth II, DG Reg FD, and the official denomination, which is £2. DG Reg FD translates to, by the grace of God, our Queen defends our faith. And on the reverse, we have Britannia in all her glory, representing resilience and strength, and lettering that reads Britannia 2019, 1 ounce 999 fine silver. So let's dig into the details a little bit. What I really like, I think a couple years ago, the British Royal Mint added this to their like kind of design language. On the background of the obverse, so behind the queen, we have this galoche design. And galoche just means interlacing lines, basically. But what I like about it is the interlacing lines create these little diamond tips throughout the background, and I'm a huge fan of that. I like the way it reflects. I like the way it's shaped. Looks really cool. It's also a security feature. Makes it harder to duplicate. To me, it looks like the queen just floats above the background. Really nice. The rim of the coin has a mirror polish. The lettering is a little bit frosted, kind of a satiny kind of feel to it. Behind the galoche design, you could tell it would have been mirror, and the queen herself is mirror-like. The hair of the queen, not as fine as I'd expect. It's very smooth. I would have liked to see a little bit more finer details, like kind of closer to how it looks up top here. But besides that, it's a little clumpy, which is just, their design choice. It's not horrible, but I kind of like those fine lines. Also, what else is smooth about the queen is her age lines. Seems like the wrinkles there, right above the eyebrow, right on the side of her eye, below her eye, it's all kind of smooth. So it seems like it's very complimentary towards the queen. Got a good detail in her nose, the nostril, lips, chin, cheek. Very good texture here. You can kind of see how it's reflecting how much texture there is on this coin. A little extra gobble neck right there, gobble gobble. But all in all, it seems to complement the queen's facial features and softens her up. Which is fine, but I kind of want a little bit more detail. Where they do not skip on detail, though, is the crown. They show you every individual jewel. They show you every little part of this crown in superior detail. You can make out all the individual parts of this crown. And I think that just must be a British thing. Like it's the crown, it's the royalty. So to me, it seems like they did a better job with the crown as far as details go than the queen, even though the queen looks good, it's just softened. What else? The lettering is frosted. Did I mention that already? Yeah, I think I said that. So the edge is reeded and sharp, like super sharp, like machine cut sharp. If you like rub it against your clothes, I'm pretty sure it'll catch. That's how sharp it is. It has teeth. And Britannia, on the reverse, looks really good, standing in gale force winds, just to represent her strength and resilience. She holds a trident in one hand, representing British naval authority, a shield in the other, representing their might. And for the first time, I noticed that she actually has an olive branch in her hand as well. So I guess it also means it's kind of the same way the eagle on the American Silver Eagle holds olive branches as well as arrows. It just kind of signifies that we're a nation of peace, ready for war, ready to defend ourselves. I'm guessing that's what it means here. Under her gown, you can kind of make out the shape of her body. You kind of see her thighs there, her breast, and that's pretty much it. She has a very feminine look about her, which is nice, but she's also beaming out strength, which is really good too. She has a firm grip on that trident there. You can kind of see her muscles in her arm, so she's not a lightweight. Same thing here. You kind of see the muscles in her forearm there. And her hair is blowing in the wind, even though she's very still and seems unbothered by it, but still has a feminine face about it, even though it's kind of serious. Little high cheekbones, lips, nose, eyes. You can kind of really make her out there. Also, you can see the top of her chest and her necklines, and her helmet, which is very cool. I like that helmet. The background behind the lettering is mirrored. You can kind of make out the ridges of my fingerprint in the reflection, and the lettering is frosted. Same thing with the rim here. It's mirror. So is the kind of like stone teeth that's kind of repeating on the rim there. So yeah, one of the best security features on this coin is the radial lines, the radial sunburst lines, kind of behind the Britannia. Very small, very tiny radial lines. Very hard to duplicate and really makes this coin very secure. But yeah, you can see her gown or dress flowing in the wind. Pretty cool. And this coin, as far as price goes, starts at a pretty cheap, around $2 above spot, which is very good. $2 to $3 on the high end. You should be able to get this at a good price point. It is government bullion. It is very secure. The design is nice. I would rate this a 4.5 out of 5. I think I would want to give it a 5, but I think even though the design is very nice, I think the softer details on the queen, I'm just not a huge fan of. And honestly, I think the coin itself is a little bit busy. Maybe the font on the lettering is a little bit too large, but it seemed like they crammed in a lot of stuff on the coin. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that's really why I give it a 4.5 and not a 5. But I feel like there's just so much going on. But that being said, yeah, so I rated it a 4.5 out of 5. If you'd like to rate it, you can hit the I at the top right of the screen and let me know what you think in the comments. So that's the 2019 Silver Britannia. I'm Southside Stacker, and I'll see you all in the next video.